Hello, my name is Eduardo Oviedo. I'm here to speak about animal cruelty. Animal cruelty is depriving an animal of food, water, or shelter. Tormenting, mauling, or killing the animal is also considered animal cruelty. The United States, which is ranked 31 in the world for its toughest animal laws, at the same time, 10 millions of animals die every year from abuse. 60% are dogs, 18% are cats. Furthermore, studies have revealed that 45% of those deaths come from neglect, not giving it the necessities it needs to live, and just abandoning it, while 10% are a result from stabbing or other forms of violence. Sad truth is, a number of animal abuse reports are never looked into by a federal, state, or agency, making it difficult to calculate just how common they are, meaning that we may never know the full extent of people's abuse against innocent animals like these. I know what you're thinking. How can people be so cruel to these animals? These people have very little empathy to animals or just to life in general, and are often people who are involved with crimes or abuse in other forms. One of these types of people are poachers, who are illegal hunters. These legal activities are considered killing an animal out of hunting season, without a license, killing a protected species, exceeding one's bag limit, how much animals it can kill, or killing an animal while trespassing on property or on protected ground by the government. There are many reasons why these types of hunters kill these innocent animals, usually ones that are endangered. These reasons include food, pleasure, medicine, but of superstition, for example, rhinoceros horns, leather, trophies, bones, and more. Some areas, such as China, poaching is driven by a demand for high-valued animal products, such as ivory furs. The most dangerous and lasting effects of poaching, and hence why it is illegal, is the elimination of native animal population. When a certain animal, such as an African elephant, which is endangered, is targeted by poachers, it can take decades for the animal's population to recover, leaving a lasting effect on the animal's species, and in some cases even extincting the animals outright. Another type of person who abuses animals are just abusers in general. These can be from family, household, or in a relationship type of abuse, or mentor type of abuse. The reason why this happens is because abusers often want to inflict their own control on something by its will, and animals can be the target of this just by solely lashing out at the animal and feeling some power out of it, or in the worst cases, using an animal and abusing it in front of someone that they know that care about the animal. For example, a father abusing a dog in front of their son. This happens because of the mental effect that abusers usually have, and their need to control. Some things are considered very horrible for animals, but some other things that people have focused and have classified as animal cruelty in reality really isn't. A lot of these happen in protests. For example, people trying to stop other people eating at a Wendy's because it uses meat, and the meat comes from dead animals, isn't really sound logic and kind of a waste of time. The reason why these people think this way is just because of a lack of information, or solely because they want to basically look good. One of these is testing on animals for scientific research. Some people generally think this is bad, but in reality, scientists need to test on animals because if they, for example, make a medicine and test it on a human, that medicine might kill them because it's just being tested. So they need to use animals for a person won't die instead. As well as some of these medicines are for specifically animals as well. So this not only benefits humans from not dying, but as well as animals from curing certain diseases, for instance, oil spills that can affect animals. Another one of these things is hunting. But these people also focus on legal hunting, which is naturally bad. How legal hunting work is there's a hunting season where people can kill a species of animal for sport, but as well as to help the animal and their environment and ecosystem, because certain animals, for example deer, repopulate too much, and there's too much a percentage of them, and if we just let them keep producing more and more, they will eventually starve themselves by eating everything. We hunt animals like these for that won't happen, and that won't affect the other animals as well, and won't affect the general ecosystem. So contrary to popular belief, hunting isn't completely a bad thing. It's just when you're hunting an illegal animal, which is classified as poaching, as I said. So why does all of this matter? Why do animals matter? Why should we care about animals? Animals can't help themselves. They are defenseless. Certain ones aren't, but most of them are. And need our help from the protection of us. They are important to the welfare of humans in many ways, regarding providing companionship, improving mental health, for instance a therapy dog, and scouts for natural disasters, for instance a rescue dog. Finding other species are good as food as well. Usually these are used as these forms to help people are usually dogs for therapy and mental health. What can we do to stop this? You can be a responsible pet owner, knowing about and fulfilling the needs of your pet, not just concerning yourself with what is absolutely necessary, but also letting your pet benefit and bring it positive experiences for it. It is a living creature, and like all living creatures, it deserves to be happy. Be an example of kindness to other pets. For example, adopting a pet from a foster home, which is where to keep pets who have suffered from abuse and rescue them. You can adopt them and go to a new home. I can help a lot with a pet and showing it the kindness that its previous owner never could or just didn't want to. Intervening if you witness animal cruelty, abuse, or neglect. Not only will this be saving animals, but like I said before, a lot of the animal cruelty cases are caused by abusers. You may not only be saving the animal's life, but also possibly whomever the abuser is targeting. Teach your children, or just generally people, children especially, because they are the future. How to respect animals and show them to be good to them, and that they are living creatures too, and that will bring a new generation to show kindness to these animals like they deserve. Thank you. That is all.